Hello everyone and welcome. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day. So we're back at Galaxy's Edge to give you those updates in new food that has arrived here at the theme park and those new characters that we have not checked, being Ahsoka and Hera Syndulla and Chopper. So let's hope we get to see them this time around, and I get to put them at least in this video, at least hopefully maybe one of them. So with that in mind, then we have 2 food items and 2 drinks that have arrived here at Galaxy's Edge. So let's get this adventure started.
We would be honored if you would join us.
So this is the Paula Blossom Slush, and it is horchata with uve flavor and a shot of cold brew. I think it is, yeah, cold brew. They give me a straw, so right there, I can mix it. I guess I'm gonna try it like that, just first, and then see how it tastes. But then I will definitely mix it and try like get the full experience. But that's how it looks. It looks a little bit weird though, but we'll see. We'll see how it tastes. Something that I forgot to mention is that this slush is $6.99 and you can find it at Katsaka's Kettle. Okay, so I definitely have to mix this. So it is good. I think, you know what I would prefer if this was actually like a drink. I feel like the slush part, it's hard to really mix it because this is slush. At the end of the day, the uva and the horchata mix is, I guess, the slush, and then they just put the cold brew on top, which is liquid, but still it's like you're having like a hard time mixing this, but it tastes good. Don't get me wrong, it tastes really good. But I think if it was liquid, it will be better. You will be able to mix it a lot better, but you can just let it kind of melt, right, and then just mix it later. But yeah, it is good. Not as good as cold brew calf with the cheesecake cream on the Cocoa Puffs. Docking base of them, but if you have tried horchata with coffee, you know it is good. So yeah, definitely this one is good, and with the uva flavor, it gives it a little bit of like kind of extra sweetness to it though, but it is in the sweet side for sure. Now we're here at the Docking Bay 7, and this is a spice, shock, and golden lichen grains. It has turmeric, basmati rice, the tahini pasta, beef arrabbiata sauce, and then charred onions. I guess the presentation it's there. I don't know if it looks really appetizing. That's what I'm trying to say. And it smells good though. That's the main thing, that it does smell really good. And with all of those grains and all the stuff on top, it almost reminds me of like a chipotle bowl, you know. So something that I want to mention too, it is that this one is $17.99 after taxes. You're probably looking up to $19 to $20. So just have that in mind in your next trip if you come here to Galaxy's Edge. So let me try it, let me taste it and see how this thing actually tastes. So let me see how it actually comes together. I mean, I'm actually like tasting it and trying it. I think the flavors are there. The rice is really flavorful more than anything, and all of the grains and everything kind of reminds me of like a chipotle bowl. I don't know if you have tasted the new chicken al pastor from Chipotle. That's what it kind of reminds me when it comes to all of the meat and the ingredients that is on top. Because via arrabbiata sauce, that one actually has like, I would say, ground beef. That's pretty much what it looks like it is. Not sure if it is ground beef or ground chicken, whatever it is, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. If you have had the chipotle chicken al pastor that one from there, it kind of reminds me of that. In general, it's really good. Like even the sauté onions, and like if you can see the steam right now, it's really hot. Like it is hot. So it is really nice. It's not spicy, if that's a concern. Even though it has the sauce and everything in it, it's not spicy at all. It is something to definitely try. I think this one, it is really good compared to the other item menus that have been here before, since pretty much Galaxy's Edge open. This one is one of those good ones that actually should stay here, and it is a really filling, because you know rice is heavy, so it is a really filling item, and it will fill you up for at least a few hours, and not just a few, maybe 5 to 6 hours. You will be fine with this dish because it is really good. It is really good. So I was about to go and get our drink of the day, and we came across Hera and Chopper. So it's really cool that we got able to see them actually here at the theme park. They look really amazing. I really like what they did here. I wish that they stayed here for longer, you know, at least for the entire year, and hopefully you get to see them here if you're gonna be here for the holidays. I'm not sure for how long are they gonna be here. I feel like Ahsoka is not here anymore. For some reason I feel like maybe she just comes like once or twice through the week and just in select dates, and it might be just like really the busy, like the weekends, you know. So after seeing Chopper in the warm weather, it's not as hot as it used to be, but it's still a little bit warm sometimes here in California, you know. So we are at, I was gonna say Doc Condors, I don't even know why. We're at Oga's Cantina to try their new drink item, and it is gonna be the Purple Gladys use, and this one is $19 after taxes. You can spec up to $22. So this one has Hendrix gin, cream de violet liqueur, elderflower, carpano antiaca sweet vermouth, and then cranberry juice and lime juice. For this drink I really was hoping that it was going to be purple for some reason, and I think they got the purple name because of the violet liqueur, and they just were like, oh, what about we call it Purple Gladys juice, right? Don't let the look of the drink disappoint you and be like, I don't want to try that because it doesn't look appealing and appetizing, but it is good. Like, the flavor is there. For presentation, if you were gonna ask me from 1 to 10, it's probably like a 3. Like, literally, there's no presentation here other than the maybe pretty glass, but yeah, the presentation is super poor over here. I was hoping something really nice and fancy, you know, because even the name sounds really nice. But the drink in itself is at least an 8. Like, that's a good drink. If you were gonna try something, that's a really good drink, and it is strong. Like, it is strong in flavor. It almost, like, I don't want to say it's a shot, but I think that's why it is like so small, you know. Our last food item here at Galaxy's Edge, and it is a Job Shrimp Tingular Stew, and this one is $17.99. It is a hearty shrimp and sausage stew with horchata pasta. It is pretty much, oh no, it is different. It's a different pasta than the other one. It smells good, and this one, it reminds me of like a curry, I think I want to say. And but right now I'm about to taste it, but it does look like a curry, you know. And I think the flavor, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit spicy just because of the smell. And yes, it is spicy. It has not like super spicy, but it definitely has a kick. Then I would say a medium spice. Yeah. If you're not a fan of spice at all, probably stay away from this. But if you love something medium spice, this will be perfect. And for the hot weather, this is really good. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, this is really good. It doesn't have the thickness of a curry, yet not as liquidy as a soup. But it is really good. You can really enjoy this with the sausage, the shrimp, and everything tastes really nicely. It had something like, look like, I don't want to say it's hair, but it was like those little strings if you see them there. And I want to say that's probably, it almost tasted like, I don't know if you have tried rice sticks. It kind of tasted like that, but these ones look really fine, and it is a lot of vegetables in this, but everything comes together really well. With the pasta, it's perfect. It looks almost like little shells, you know, like the pasta, but it is really good. Like, if you want something warm, feels cozy. That's the word. If it feels really cozy and it's really nice for the cold weather, I will definitely recommend this dish right here. So something that I was noticing, and I don't know if it is just me, but for some reason, like, I feel like the foliage, like the plants, have grown a lot lately here at Galaxy's Edge, and it feels like now when you're walking through here, it feels like really full. That's something that I personally notice when it comes to the foliage. Like, if you see right there, I don't know if the trees are being cutting down and stuff like that, but even if it is not, or if they are, it still looks beautiful. Like, that's something that I really like. I don't know if it is too because it has been raining a lot and they're not being able to, you know, keep up with the maintenance of trees and stuff, but for some reason it looks really nice. It almost looks like a forest. Like, before you used to be able to see through like the trees and stuff, and now it's just like really covered, you know, everything is like really full, and I like it. It looks really cool. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for waiting. And as always, guys, Thank you for your support, and I will see everyone on the next.